all of that crap now. Exactly.
Yeah, but you're learning all that crap now. You know all that crap. So I'll say all that crap. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, there is this one person I watch every once in a while. She has like the kick drums on her feet and like the guitar, and she's like, she's actually pretty dang good. I was just like, wow, I can't believe how one person can have a drum setup, cymbal setup, and her guitar. Pretty good.
A lot of things.
Well, yeah. Hi, everybody. We are back with another wonderful episode of. I was just about to say another best side quest.
I thought you were. I wasn't gonna mention
I'm
it.
like, no.
What day is it? What show am I on? So
I am not prepared for my own show.
I came on the ABS cube.
Somehow, Darren's been kicked out of the DM seat, and I got no.
I have the wrong character sheet prepared.
Oh boy! I literally looked over at the viewing screen and saw another bad side quest. It's like it's so big on the bottom that it's like. Anyways, hi everybody. Let's try this again. You missed the stream. No, we just started. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, hi Jay. Welcome back to another episode of the Unlucky Rollers podcast. I'll get this right. Where last week we had this wonderful cage fight, and yeah, that was some shenanigans. I'm pretty sure Ensign took Keith down very, very quickly.
Very quickly, yes.
Adrian and Laurel had their fair shot at it and had some fun with it. Anyways, before we get motoring for the night, our YouTube is 100% up to date. Thank you so much for Darren's hard work. He literally got 8 episodes out in 2 days. So we are 100% up to date on the YouTube. So if you guys want to go check out any of our past videos, that's where you will do it. I will be now removing the VODs off of Twitch as of the end of this month. So I'm going to try and keep up as often as possible. Basically, what I'll do is until it's up, it will be on here, but I will be removing them from that point forward. A couple things. We've added some channel points for all of you wonderful viewers. So if you guys have a certain amount of channel points, you guys can add advantages and disadvantages and all that fun jazz and good stuff. When it comes to giving the advantage out or the D4 out, just make sure you write one of these wonderful people's names into the chat so I know who to give it to. And that will be on the next available roll that they would be able to use the advantage, and then on the D4 at any point in time for the session tonight they can use it. So those are my biggest 2 announcements. I want to just kind of get rolling into this because we only got through, well, technically we got through 2, but we also had that little thing at the beginning. So instead of a recap tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different. We do this on my Sunday night game where I go around the room and I ask everybody for their favorite moment. And I will then take all of those moments and determine who gets the inspiration for the evening. This inspiration will only last the night, though, so you have to use it tonight. All right, so with that, let's start with front and center. Ember.
What now? Aside from, I think out of everything I can remember is doing this sneaking around and trying to avoid all the hands up until the last one where I got caught. Because sneaky rogue things.
Sneaky rogue things, yeah, for sure. Okay, we'll go Laurel next.
My favorite part was Jessa absolutely blindsiding me with a killer traitor speech. It was amazing. And I still to this day am wrestling with like how intense it was. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty pretty in character for that, for sure. All right, we'll go to Kadrien next.
I think my favorite part was probably Keith, surprisingly. coming to as not Keith, I guess.
Does anybody remember Keith's new name?
It had a Z.
Did it start with a Z?
Yep.
Zo.
You're on the right track.
Zolan or something.
You were close. You
You're
almost got it.
Close. You're real close.
There's a letter missing.
Born? No. I'm gonna cheat. I'm going on D&D Beyond.
Oh, nope.
No
Moments
cheating.
passed. Moments passed.
See,
I was gonna give something. I was gonna give out something special, but y'all
He's a
can now.
funky cowboy,
Now
that's
you're
all I
admitting to
know.
cheating. So
Shame.
nice, Kadrian. Yeah,
I was close.
You were very close. I'm
You
still
were
giving
so
it to you.
close.
Keith, you're up.
I think for me it was when it was Keith versus Ensign, and Ensign just said no and just pummeled Keith. Like Keith got one good hit, and Ensign just said, "You're done. You're done.
That's
Go to
fine.
bed."
Ensign was doing the editing this weekend, and he put a message in chat. By third set of attacks, he was already at 60 damage.
Yeah, like it was already a 60 damage.
No.
It's like, oh damn.
Yeah, it was intense. I'm just surprised. Did you get all 4 rolls out, Darren? Just
I
as an
did,
FYI?
and the
Yep.
damage on top of that almost took it to 80 because I did
Yeah.
like 18.
Was there ever a concussed effect that happened? No.
No, he
No.
broke my foot.
Yeah, I broke
your
his
foot.
foot, but I didn't roll. I didn't roll for the last effect of the maimer. I just rolled the damage to see what would have happened.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I probably would have concussed. Goddamn.
Concussions. The concussion effect would have sucked. Yeah, it's brutal. All right, we'll go to Volzana next.
The only thing I can really remember at the moment is is everybody almost completely forgetting Valzana in the dining room when everybody got captured except for Valzana, and she's just under the table, and we were about to continue without her, and so she was just shivering in fear in the corner.
Oh boy! And then all of a sudden, your feet get ripped out from underneath you. You scream, and you're gone. You're with everybody else. All right, and then we'll let Darren finish what he was doing. We'll go to Vess next.
My favorite moment is actually like a kudos to partner. That really wonderful, sweet role play moment where Val made like a 180 from being this like super naive, happy-go-lucky to being very like comforting in a very difficult moment for Vess. That was like a really incredible thing to see you play. That's my favorite moment.
All right, and last but not least, Ensign.
I do agree with Asylum, Keith. 60 damage attack 3 is aggressive as hell. It was a lot of fun. But keeping up with the pact Ensign made with Laurel and taking a small portion of her existence.
I would feel so loved and respected if I were not currently unconscious.
Wow. Okay. So now I have to figure out who I want to give this to. I have to give it to Vess. Yep, Vess, you get your inspiration for the evening. Because
Thanks.
honestly, that was a pivotal moment for both you and Volzana. Volzana was able to basically give you a helping hand as soon as we start tonight's session to help overcome your fear. We had talked about it off session. If she does overcome her fear, as long as she maintains concentration with the enemy, everything will be fine. But the minute she sees that water again, it could get dicey. So yeah, go ahead and take the inspiration. I think you're gonna need it.
I'm less worried about my damage output, to be honest. I'm more worried about what they can do to me. It's fine.
Right.
Thanks.
And Yeah, not a problem. I need to quickly sign into the right battle map. Whoopsies. Talk amongst yourself for a second, guys. I thought I had everything set up.
So
Were we gonna
everybody
talk-
dies. Fun?
Can we just talk about the fact that you casually have an ability to take a portion of my soul? Because that's a thing. Yeah, I got messaged after I went unconscious. Darren goes, by the way, I have a piece of your soul now. And I was like, cool. That's fine.
There's things I'm allowed to keep secret.
My real
So
question
above
is,
table-
how many souls does Ensign have?
That's a
That's a real question.
That's for him to know and you to find out.
On the bright side, I think I can
That's
fix
concerning.
Case's foot. Since your foot's broken, I think I can fix it. Like actually fix it.
Fix.
Hey.
I'm not going to say no to you fixing my foot.
Yeah, what?
Somebody please fix my foot.
I'm going to be like, why the fuck am I struggling to walk?
Pretty sure I can fix that.
I know, like, I can't wait to figure out the mechanic of, like, do we just smack you over the head to reset you?
Do you have a
You have to
button?
go to sleep?
We switched the personalities.
Where's your reset button?
You just start patting him down. What are you looking for? The reset button. Where is it?
How do I
It's
set
on the
the
bottom of your
user
feet.
profile on this thing? I'm in the wrong situation. Like, wait. This Google profile isn't mine. How do I log out?
Wrong Google profile. I don't know how I got here. This isn't even my email address.
I just bought this computer from the pawn shop.
I'm just borrowing it from a friend. Oh my god.
All right, so-
you vanished.
With all that, let's get into this. So let me just quickly set the scene. Bess, you have watched Kyo take two of these shadowy looking attacks that have seemed to start to drain him of his strength. You received your kind and calm words from Valzana as you're fucking losing it. You're freaking out. The water's underneath you, and you're hearing it. It's rushing right underneath your feet. You look down for a second. Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. You look up. Valzana's sweet, smiling face staring back at you. You remember that Valzana is here to try and help you. It is your turn. What do you want to do?
I want to roll to see if I can get out of it.
All right. And yes, you do get your advantage on that because of Valzana's moment with you.
So you all see kind of nothing behind my eyes as you're all trying to comfort me. And then Val, my once limp hand, tightens in yours. And I look down at this blade that has somehow appeared in my hand. And
Looks very
I,
spectral in nature. It doesn't look like it's actually there, but it is there. Like you can feel the weight, but it almost looks semi-opaque in nature. Like you can see it, you know the coloring of it and all of that. You can feel the weight, but it doesn't look like it's actually here. It almost looks like Ensign's Hell Site, kind of.
which I have seen.
Exactly.
And I look up, and the first person that I make eye contact with is not Ensign, but Val. And I take 3 very visible breaths and turn. And with very visibly shaking legs, even under the long gown that I'm wearing, walk back to the assassin. My roll 20 is being super weird, so I'm not in it right now, and I'll fix that in a minute. But I move so that I have flanking is where I move.
Okay, I'll move it for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I attack using the
All right.
Oathkeeper. I raise this huge great sword
In
and
one
slash
hand.
across. In one hand, raise this large great sword, and I am a healer is a word for some things that I sometimes do, but I do know the body, and I aim for all of the arteries. Uh, 19 to hit.
I'm looking at a 19 will hit.
Okay, I was going to be afraid if it didn't. Oh. 12 points of slashing damage and 5 points of radiant damage as I connect with the artery in his upper arm.
You see as you strike the sword into him on that attack, you watch as this light kind of envelops around the shadowy looking blade, and it erupts out, and it lights up the assassin ever so slightly, as it looks like it has done a fair chunk of damage. How much radiant did you say you did again?
5.
5. Okay, yeah. So you would know that to be he is vulnerable to this weapon.
All right. And that is my turn.
Okay. So Kyo is up next. He kind of sees you kind of get up behind him, behind this assassin, looks at you, and kind of nods curtly, and he's going to try and use the Knuckles of Crippling Force against the Shadow Assassin as well. Okay, so he rolled an 18 for a 24. So, give me a second here. Just pull the ruling back up on these. It's actually going to be a 26. His strength score is... Oh, right, it's a 12 right now because of the thing. Right. Okay. You know, I make these weapons, and I can't remember the ruling on them. D100. That's right. Okay, so he rolled a 90. That's 3d4 and 2d6. I don't have d4s for some reason. There it is. So 10, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19 points of damage on him. So he kind of comes in with the first punch, comes in with the second punch. Okay, now the D100 was a 45, which is 2d6 for another 9, so that's 19, 28 points of damage. That's a lot easier to math. Okay, so you see as these two blows land pretty good. Now I need to roll another D100 to see if it does a breaking of the bone. It rolled a 53, so nope. Okay, that is his turn. Ember, is there anything you want to do quickly?
Nope. She saw Vesperia get back up and go and fight, so she's gonna quietly go back into the group.
Okay.
She's not gonna attempt it.
Give me 2 seconds here. Apparently, I forgot to add him to the turn order. I was for sure he was on the turn order, but I guess not. All right, so retroactively, the assassin is going to take its turn. It's going to use its bonus action to disengage from both of you, and it's going to move over this way. And that's 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's, yeah. So now he is technically, you guys watch as he kind of dips into some of the darker parts of the room, and he kind of climbs up the cage a little bit. Like you can see the shadows kind of ascend the cage. That'll be his turn. And then it will be back to Valzana. Is there anything you wanted to quickly do?
No, she's just kind of there. Also, he was with Valzana in the turn order. This one was.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I hit the button too fast.
Oh.
Okay. Ensign, is there anything you wanted to do?
You're muted.
Am I attached to Laurel by like chains?
Yes.
And she's unconscious?
Laurel is, yes.
All right, I'm gonna just like turn around, look, shrug, with a hand on her shoulder, and just pump a conduit die into her. You get 10 HP back.
Holy shit, that's a lot. I guess I'm conscious on the ground, casually.
Guy just defib you, just.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yep. With that,
We
Laurel
might
was
need
right
you
after
in a
Ensign.
second.
Yeah. Ensign was Laurel. You're right after Ensign. Is there anything that you want to do now that you are no longer unconscious?
I guess I'll like jolt at suddenly being conscious again and just press it like where my neck is and where like Cade had gotten that last hit. Just, I look really confused to be alive, but that's about it.
I'll help you stand up in the process.
Yeah. So the two assassins over here, let me just quickly get back to this. So Ember's done hers, Ensign, Laurel. The two assassins, you can kind of hear them cheering on for the shadowy looking assassin that's in the in the cage right now. Kaith is still unconscious. Cadring, anything you want to do quickly?
Not really do. I've just been staring at Laurel and then seeing Ensign heal her. I just sort of, now I'm just looking between the two of them, eyes a little bit narrowed, sort of calculating.
Calculating. All right. Vess, as it comes to your turn, you see as Keo is kind of trying to make a throwing motion towards the smoke, towards that that shadowy looking being. He's like throwing with one hand.
I can throw this? I try and hawk a great sword with one arm.
Yeah.
So
I've seen this done before.
it will be at disadvantage. Wait, what's your strength score?
12.
Well, yeah, it will be a disadvantage, as you've never thrown something so long. It does feel very light, so it's not that it's because you're just trying to throw it at and because it's also in like a shadowy area.
That's fine.
I'm so proud.
Oof. 16.
That will be half damage as the sword does strike. It's you see it's kind of ripped through the shadows a little bit as it pierces its one of its shoulders. It will be half damage.
All right. And does the spectral sword just like sit there?
I don't know. You'll see and find out in a minute, won't you?
All right. Oh, yeah. Another 11 or another 12 points of damage and 1 point of radiant damage.
12 points of damage and 1 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I think that first hit, there was a spray of arterial blood across my face, and I wipe it off and look at Keo. Good note.
So,
It's my turn.
basically the way this works is you can recall the sword as a bonus action.
Oh, cool. I hold my hand out and recall the sword.
So this is part of what's called the I think it's called boomerang in the ancestral weapons book.
Cool. I do that.
So the thing with that one is you can only do it an equal amount of times to your proficiency bonus. I will get this sword all written up for you so that you have it all information wise. But yeah, you can only do it I think 3 times currently at level
3
5.
times.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is a free use because I basically forced you to do it. Well, not forced you, but I kind of like nodded your head in the right
I could have
direction.
said no. I could have gone and climbed the cage to stab at him.
Totally could have. All right, Keo is going to try and rattle the cage. He is literally just as strong as he can. He's going to try and smack at the cage to try and get this assassin to come down. Cage is 17 AC, so that's gonna miss. Gonna try again. That's a little bit better. Still not hard enough. Let me just see how much damage. Nope. Assassin's able to hold on. That is Keo's turn as you just see him just like, poof. It must be because of the strength drain that he's got. He's had kind of been suffering from. The assassin is up now, and you kind of actually see as the shadowy assassin almost looks like he dissolves through to the outside of the cage, and then he continues to climb. It is 40 feet up, so he is now 40 feet off the ground. Gonna put that in here so that I know. And then that is his turn. Ember, anything?
Nope. Not this time.
Ensign? You may be muted again. Nope. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the cameras. Laurel, anything?
Now that I'm standing and I realize that I am alive, I'm going to start paying attention to the cage fight, and I'm watching very closely. Mostly avoiding eye contact with Cade, but focusing very much on Vess and Keo.
Okay. Volzana. Nope. Okay, still unconscious. Kadrine.
Well, I see that Laurel's clearly not going to look in my direction, so instead, I also turn my attention toward the fight in the cage.
So what I'm gonna do is, it seems like other than Laurel, everybody is kind of just watching the fight now. So I'll go back to Laurel one more time, and if she doesn't want to do anything again,
Second time, can I get to Kate?
you cannot right now. The way
That's what I
that
was thinking.
so basically, this is how you guys are pretty much actually lined up. And there's technically a soldier that's kind of got you, like, the soldiers kind of have pinned the chain so that you can only move 5 feet, basically, is how it works.
What? Oh, excuse me. So it's what I figured. Yeah, if I can't get to Kate, then yeah, I can't bring him up. So, no, I'm good.
Okay. All right, Vess, what are you doing?
So he's 40 feet above me.
And he's also outside the cage right now.
And he's outside.
You don't know
the cage.
how, but he is outside the cage.
Fucker. Okay. I turn and fully address the audience. Oh, so you only allow magic that's interesting when it's your buddies, and I will hold my action for when he's back inside the cage.
You chose not to fight.
I'm fighting now, fuckers. Covered in blood.
Keo is gonna just back up and also wait for the assassin to come back down. He's actually gonna stand right beside you. Are you holding in?
You look worse off than me, actually.
That blade of his sucks the strength right out of you, so be careful.
Well, I don't have much to suck out, so we'll see what happens.
All right, 5, 10. You see as the shadow kind of, and then it just comes down on top of you, Vest.
Cool. Can I hold my sword up and attack him and let him impale himself?
Yes, so your action will go off just before he hits you. So go ahead and roll the hit.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for the night.
Okay.
Much better. 15.
15's unfortunately not enough.
Okay.
So he is going to roll 2 Shadow Blade attacks. First one is going to be a 13.
Yep.
Okay, and the second one is going to be a 14.
Yep.
Jeez, with a
Second
plus 8
one's
to
gonna be a
hit.
2.
Okay, that is going to be...
I'll use my Corton roll of 2, and he's gonna miss with that second attack.
Okay, cool. So the first one then, we'll do 6 points of piercing damage. And 14 points of necrotic damage. Are you immune to necrotic? I know
I'm
you're resistant, but
resistant.
you're not immune, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your strength score is going to go down by 4.
Okay.
Damn!
And then he is going to bonus action disengage. So that was 5, 10. Oh, he's going to take some fall damage.
That
too.
is
One
not
sec.
good.
I drop to my knees.
Oh, this
roll
is
damage.
so inconvenient. Fuck.
Okay, he took all 40, so it's 2d12 worth of damage.
Excuse me.
Gonna take 6, but it's gonna be halved, so 95. All right. Ember, you're not doing anything. Ensign, you're not doing anything. Laurel.
No. I think I'm...
All right, so then we're just gonna keep going down. Vest, your turn. Oh, he disengaged and moved back here, sorry.
So this fully affects all of my attacks right now, right?
That is correct, yep.
Cool.
You also, because
Okay.
you also you didn't take a weapon before you walked in either, did you?
No,
No, okay.
I was carried in. Okay. So is he on the outside of the cage again?
No, he's just right there.
Okay. I huck it at him.
Okay.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Well, I get a 12.
Unfortunately, not enough.
Great. I recall it. That's my turn. I'm
Okay.
also doing this from one knee. I can barely stand up.
This is fair. Okay, so Keo is now, he's gonna run full force ahead. But without nope, he's gonna use them. So he takes like a lunging charge at the assassin, and he is going to try and roll an attack against him. 14 on the first one, 18 on the second, so that'll hit. And Ensign, just as an FYI, you see something very, very familiar as he connects with the second one. So it is going to be 100. Here, that's 89. Just 2d4, 1d6. And then I need 2d8. As electrical energy swarms from a spot on his forearm. 7, 4, 11, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points, and all of that is magical. All right. Yeah. So you see, as he goes for a second attack, you see the electricity just spark from his arm and smash right into the assassin. And then the assassin will be up next, and he is just going to come up, and he is going to smack one attack against Vess and one attack against Keo. All right. So the one against Vess, 16.
Yeah.
The one against Keo is a 19. Okay, so you're going to take 4 points of piercing damage, Bess. Keo is going to take 3. And then you are going to take... 7 points of necrotic, which you are resistant, so that's halved to 4. We round up.
Okay.
And then Keo is going to take 7 as well. 3 and 7, that's 10. And then both of you will take a d4 in strength loss. He rolled 1s on both his d4s, so just 1.
Okay.
All right, that is his turn. Laurel, you know, everybody's not doing it. So yeah, it'll be Vess. Oh,
How
go ahead.
bad is Vess looking?
Oh yeah, that is true.
Well, hit point wise, I look okay. But Vess, I'm swaying where I'm kneeling. I look emaciated.
Strength looks like it's being literally leached out of her.
Okay. Alrighty then.
But like wound wise, the wounds are clearly not what's the problem.
Okay. Then won't do anything at the moment.
How is Keo looking?
Health wise, great. Strength wise,
Okay, same thing.
yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Okay. I'll stay within melee, but move behind this guy to get flanking.
Yep.
Please, God, let me hit something with my -2 strength or -1 strength now. 17.
That'll hit.
Okay. 5 points of piercing and 4 points of radiant.
5 points of piercing, 4 points of radiant. Okay.
As I'm like boxer swaying where I stand, I just make a wild swing at him and try and connect with anything at this point. That's my turn.
Do you not have 2 attacks?
No, I'm a cleric, dude. The only time I get 2 attacks is when I'm offhanded and using my bonus.
And you don't have another weapon right now, so yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Vess, you do hear this clunking noise as something looks like it has dropped to the ground right over where the blue square is. Passive perception allows you to kind of see that there's something there. I know with the water that might not be.
I could get to it, but he would also get an opportunity attack on me.
Which she will most definitely take.
I bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen and teleport over there.
All right. Love it.
Fuck
Love
all
it.
of you.
You see the razor wire that Kadrian used against Laurel earlier.
Okay, so fucked up, barely able to stand, spectral raven wings sprouting from my back. I pick this razor wire up and wrap it around my hands.
And you do hear a large, like a jeering boo as you use magic to get there, or an innate ability.
And I turn and look at all of them. Fuck you, I'm gonna live.
This is still a fight, you know. You're supposed to be putting on a show, and you're not doing a very good job of it.
I've never put on a show for anyone in my life.
You'll pay for that. Keo is going to try and... Keo is going to try and just continue his strikes. Ooh. 27, let's go. I don't think he has crit on 19. Give me this. No, they do not. D100, 4th round, 78. 2d4, 1d6. First attack, 8 points, plus 3 is 11. And fuck it, he's gonna roll the electrical energy again. He's just as pissed off as you are. That is going to be 13 more. So 8, 11, and 13 is 24. Yeah, all right. And second attack from him. 17, which will hit. Now I know how you guys feel the other day of trying to have to roll all these damn dice. 3 more points.
Understand our pain.
And that is his turn. And now the assassin, he's gonna just, he's gonna go for his strike against him. Oof. 19. Does not crit on 19, so it'll just hit. So that's going to be 4 points of piercing damage. And then 3d6 product. 4, 6, 10, 13 points total. And another 2 points off his strength. He is now in the minuses, guys. And that is his turn. Anybody doing anything? Just quickly. Anybody want to do anything? No?
Actually... No, I'm not going to waste a spell slot. Never mind.
Okay. Vess, you're up.
Razor wire wrapped around both hands. I gather all the strength I have, which is very little, and take a full running leap at this guy, get my thighs around his waist, and garrote him around the neck with the razor wire.
I like it. All right, so I need you to roll an attack. This is a +2. This is a +2 weapon as well, so whatever.
Is it a strength-based weapon?
It's strength or dex. It's up to you.
Yeah.
All of these weapons were both.
Okay. 19.
Yes, that is enough. Okay, so you are going to take 2d4 piercing damage yourself, so that will be
Are you
6
rolling
points of piercing.
around?
Yep, I'll roll it.
Okay, I'll take yours. 6 is better.
Yeah. 6 points of piercing damage as the razor wire cuts into your hands. You get it around his throat, and now he's got to roll a dexterity saving throw. Unfortunately, he rolled a 22, so he's not caught in it.
Do we have any disadvantages against the DM on our menu tracker left?
Somebody hurry, check. I don't have that page open.
Everything on the menu tracker does, Ember.
Menu tracker. So we're
had
looking for
it open
disadvantage on the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If we do, you should totally spend it now.
I'm not seeing any.
I don't think so. It looks like we just have a D4 for the DM right now.
Yeah.
Summer.
I can minus the D4, but that's only going to maximum will be an 18 still. So.
Yeah, and the DC is 17. Okay.
All right, he will take 3d10 piercing damage still, though. The damage is not halved. But he is not trapped in the wire. You still have the wire.
I'll take it.
He is going to take, 8, 16, 20, 23 points of piercing damage, which is halved to 12.
Great. I stay latched like a leech on this fucking guy's back. Murder! Show enough for you?
You're getting there. Keo is gonna try and not pierce himself on the razor wire. Where are you actually? You'll be here then, you said?
Yeah.
He's gonna take all advantage in flanking there. He sees you kind of do the running leap, and as you come up and whip out with the razor wire, he kind of moved in at the same time and tries to aim a well-aimed gut shot. He rolled an 18, so that will definitely hit even without modifiers. 17 plus 2 is a 19, so he rolled an 82, which is 2d4, 1d6. That's going to be 6 points of damage on the first hit, which is halved. Second hit. Come on. So close to another nat 20. That's another hit, though. 43. That is going to be a... $43 is 2d6. That's going to be another 8, so 4. And this time he's actually going to use the bonus action to strike again. This is going to be reduced damage, but he's mad. He should have raged, but he didn't. Oh, I'm so glad on the advantage there. 12, 13. No, unfortunately, the bonus action is going to miss. That'll be his turn. The assassin, who just got slashed with that razor wire, you can watch kind of black oozing blood is coming out of this almost smoky looking body. Like, you're seeing him for the first time really, really closely. As he is starting to near death, you're starting to see his body kind of taking more of a solid form as the smoke kind of starts to die away from around him. And you can start to see, like I said, that black oozing blood from where the razor wire is haphazardly kind of around his neck. He does kind of just like shift out of it a little bit, and he's going to try and roll against you, Vess. A dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is going to be on the piercing damage 2. The necrotic damage 11. And the strength reduction. That's another 1. That's the first attack. He is then going to whip around and try and do the same to the Keo. 9, 17. Damn, it almost freaking got through his armor. It almost missed his armor class. Okay. Piercing is going to be max of 6. Necrotic is going to be 11. Okay, now Keo is not looking very good. And he takes another 4 loss to his strength. Ugh. Yeah, he is not looking good at all. Anybody want to do anything before we go to Vess's turn? Nope, okay.
Is there any way that I can stealthily cast Hex?
Roll me what Hex is what, vocal?
It's verbal, somatic,
And material.
verbal, somatic, and material.
You can try and roll me a stealth check. With disadvantage as there are guards kind of around you.
Oh shit.
Same thing. Does not hex.
Go for it.
You said stealth with disadvantage?
Yep.
Me too.
Okay. Laurel, what'd you get?
I haven't rolled. I forgot that there are guards right next to us.
Got it. Okay. So you're
She's
not
really
going
quick.
to then?
I don't think so.
Okay. What did you want to cast, Ember?
This is gonna hurt like hell. She's very quietly casting Shield of Faith towards Vesperia to give her the boost to her AC. This is gonna hurt like hell. But your
Okay.
AC goes up by 2.
Thanks.
All right, Vess, you feel like this vigor about you as you feel a little bit more armored, I guess. This kind of like almost a luminescent, pale light kind of shines around you, fitting like around you so that it's not. It's almost undetectable by other people. Your 22 was enough to make it very, very subtle, Ember. So you were able to get away with it. Vess, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Still clinging to this dude's back, I readjust the wire around his throat and pull it tight.
Okay. Decapitation! Roll me that hit.
Dope. 24.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll me the damage. You are going to take 5 points of piercing.
Okay.
Dex save is a 23.
Shit. That's fine.
He's
I
gonna
do,
still take
however,
10 piercing. Go ahead. 9, 18.
21 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
I tighten thighs around this man's waist, tighten it until my whole body is shaking. and I lean into his ear, and in the sweetest, most Lady Talval voice, whisper, I will see you at the Queen's gates, and when I do, you had best run. And I fully decapitate him. As his body falls, I land, draw the greatsword, and gut him.
So I rolled the piercing damage, and it was 29 points of piercing damage. And then you rolled 21. He had 33 health points left.
Oof.
So yeah, you nuked him.
And I look up at the crowd. I'm now covered in his lifeblood as I have decapitated and gutted this man. Are you entertained enough? Or must this charade go on?
There's still fights to have. Of course there is. This charade needs to go on, but I have to admit, other than that little piece of magic that you performed admirably. Nobody has ever survived a shadow. Roll me both. I need you to roll me a performance check with your modifier, not advantage or anything like that.
Well, my modifier is 0. Ooh, 17.
All right, give me a second here while I write that down.
And at that, no longer in combat, I drop to my knees in this man's body and just like start to shake.
Okay. Do you see a couple guards come in? They drag out the shadow. Extricate him from the barbed wire carefully, and drag him out. Keo can barely stand. I mean, he is a big boy with a strength of 5.
Hey, I have a strength of 6. We match.
Oh my lord.
It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah. You guys slowly make your way out of the cage. You, however, need me to roll me some wisdom saves to see if you can make it out without freaking out.
I sure do. So does my DC go back to 19, I assume? And do I get to use my modifiers or no? Because this is the original one.
This is the original one, so no.
Great. Oh, I have to roll my effect too. Shit. This is fun. Okay. I do get up, but again, look fully vacant. And I am able to walk shakily out of the ring. And as soon as I'm free of it, I fall to my knees and just like hold my face as if I'm seeing things or feeling things. My breath is clearly not coming to me well.
Want to help but stuck to a wall.
Well, we have had 4 matches for the evening. 2 left. I need Ember and Swift to come forward and pick their weapons, please. I hear that it is going to be a roguey adventure this evening.
Can you take your shitty puns and go home, please?
Balzana cringed, which is how you know it was bad.
Faith cringes in his sleep.
What a great measurement of cringiness. like if Balzana finds it an atrocious joke, you know it's bad.
And
She laughs
my
at
dear,
everything.
what weapon will you be choosing this evening?
Oh, I'm going with the daggers.
I figured. He has them too, so I'll give you a small little hint. Watch for his sneak attack. It's deadly.
You're not the only one with a really good sneak attack there, boyo.
All right. And we will start round of combat with Ember. We're up. Oh, wait, one sec, actually. I got to roll Swift's. I forgot to roll Swift's initiative. It's still sitting at a 0. Yeah, nope. Swift will be going first. You got a 24.
Shit.
He'll take a moment and he'll bow, like he's trying to be a gentleman, but then you will watch as he immediately uses his feline agility and 15, 30, that'll put him up at 35. No, he'll be up on top. He'll be hanging from the top of the cage. Your turn.
Just gonna kind of look at him. You know, for a cat, I kind of expected you to run from the water, but this really isn't much of a show if you're all the way up there all the time.
It's more fun if you're in the air, I promise.
She's gonna roll her eyes and huck one of the daggers at him.
Okay.
Before?
24 will hit.
Sweet. Thank God. I don't want to get hit by this cat.
What did you use? Dex or you used Dex, I would assume, yeah?
Yeah, I used my dex. You kidding me?
Yeah, he failed the proficiency, so he has a stack of bleed on him already.
That'll be 74 on the D100, by the way.
74 on the D100 is 2d4 and a d8 of damage.
Sweet. This one nice? Yep. Okay. So 5, 6. He's gonna take 12 points of piercing damage.
12 points of piercing damage. Okay, he is 1 second here. He's going to use his uncanny dodge reaction as you watch as he kind of sees the dagger coming and he kind of just whoosh, and as he does that, it kind of just shoots across his stomach. It's going to be 6 points. Dead.
And then she's gonna very gracefully just kind of like back up 15 feet and get right up against the edge of the cage.
Okay.
And that's all she's doing.
All right, so he is going to 5, 10, 15. You can just watch him as he's like monkey bar swinging. 20, 25, 30. And you're going to watch as he just lets go. And as he starts to fall, he goes into like this extremely fast as he appears right in front of you. And you don't actually see him appear in front of you until you feel the dagger into your stomach as he is going to roll an attack. He is going to roll. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and the D100s. 12. Okay, that's gonna be just a regular D4 of damage. You need to do me a con save of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage as he did get max 11 points of piercing damage, sorry. And then your dex save is going to be 17. I need a constitution saving throw from you, please.
That's just a flat D20, right?
Yeah. No, it's yeah, plus your cons modifier.
Okay, yeah, she meets it at a 17.
Okay. You do not have a stack of bleed. All right, and then he is going to take his bleed stack now, as it is. What did I say? Oh, it's 2d4 at start. It was supposed to be at the start. Sorry. Either way. So he is going to take 4 points of bleed damage. And then, is anybody wanting to do anything while they see the two rogues fight? Nope. Okay. Vess, I would say that you were able to get over to Case if you wanted to try and help him get back to his feet, so he's not unconscious anymore.
Can I roll a wisdom save to see if I have the wherewithal to do such a thing?
Yes, you can.
Great. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I for sure make it. I'm not over the water anymore. As long as I hug the wall, I'm fine.
Yeah.
So I do that. It's, in any other circumstance, a very hilarious, like, scoot along the wall. And I will cast Primal Heal Gem. Great. Cure Wounds. I'm going to first level it. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, max. Cool. You get 12 points of healing. Kaith or not Kaith, which I don't know because I was not there.
Kaith or not Kaith, you get 12 points. Luckily enough, this is This is going to be a passive perception check, and they failed it as they are quite enamored by the two rogues fighting in the cage at the moment.
Great. So, Kaith, you open your eyes to a weird-looking elf lady with blood sprayed across her face.
Okay. And if nobody else is doing anything, Swift is... Oh. We'll get to you in a second here, Case. Swift is going to make his... no, wait 1 second. Ember. Nope. Swift. What happened here?
I was about to say, you just attacked me.
How did that all get mucked
He
up?
attacked first, then I attacked, and then he attacked me again just a second ago. Because he didn't attack on his first go through. He moved.
That's odd. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. The turn order got all mucked up. It's your turn. I just want to say, I'm like, good. I just attacked you.
Yo. So she's gonna walk very, very sweetly the 5 feet, and she's gonna get right up close to him. You notice her hands are empty. I'm gonna take the docking points for this, but you see just a small little ball of fire start appearing in her palm, and she's gonna come up and she's gonna slam them both on Swift's chest.
Okay.
I hope the fuck this hits. Modded 20. 16-4. Wait, 14-6. Yeah, modded 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So he's gonna take 2d8 fire damage.
Okay. You are going to take half of whatever you just rolled.
That's fine. I'm only taking 5 points while you take 10, good sir.
I forgot to make Ensign take the electrical damage. No, that's right too. That was technically not magic that he cast.
I don't even take that. I take 3 because I'm resistant to fire.
There you go. And how much? You said 8, right?
10.
Oh, 10, sorry. Okay. All right. Anything else with your turn?
Nope, because I only have 1 attack. Nope.
Actually, because I keep forgetting about these daggers, he's going to use one of the 3 attacks that he gets with the daggers to make a reactionary attack against you.
Oh, yay.
15?
That hits.
You are going to take 10 points of piercing damage, and then you also need to make another con check of DC 17.
That's fine. After this, can she use her reaction to get him with an attack? Since
she most definitely can.
Fantastic. That'll be a 14, so she'll take a stack of bleeding.
Okay.
And then yeah, she's gonna reaction attack.
Got it.
So that'll be son of a bitch. 8. Wait a minute. Yeah, 18.
Yep, that'll hit.
Sweet. So then, well, this thing. That was the wrong one. I'm an idiot. That would be a 2. So that'll be what, a D4?
You did 2 damage. 1 second here. Yeah, it's just a D4.
And he will take 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then
1 more point of piercing.
do I need to roll the bleed damage now or next turn?
Start of your turn.
Okay.
All right, so now it is Swift's turn, unless anybody wanted to do anything. Okay, so what is going to happen here now? And you're gonna see as he takes the he's gonna take the opportunity attack against you and back up.
Oh yeah, she's going for it.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna guess a 14 misses him.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just misses.
Damn. Okay. He gets
All
away
right.
scot-free.
And you will see as he disappears.
Oh, that fucker.
Does a 30 hit?
Yeah, that would hit.
Okay, give me a second here. $89, which is 2d4 and 1d8. Okay, so you're gonna take 7 plus 1 second here, 7. 14 points of piercing damage, but because you did not see this coming because of this teleportability, you are going to also take the sneak attack damage. 1, 2. And 23 points of sneak attack damage. But you felt it, you felt where the blade went in. And he is using he's using a special ability called Assassinate.
Great. Huh. Okie doke. Let's see. Wait, how many fun little
Nope,
tricks I can
1
pull?
second here. I think I did that wrong. Nope, you're not taking it. Nope, never mind.
So what was the sneak attack damage?
23.
Okay.
No, this attack can be used once per turn. As long as you have advantage on the attack roll, Assassinate adds 2d10 points of damage to a successful light-bladed weapon strike. The damage increases to 3d. Oh no, you are taking it. 1 sec.
Am I taking it or not, man?
I'm sorry. 18 and 5. 23. Another 23 points.
That's fine.
That is his turn. You're up.
Well, she's gonna like really quickly turn around. Well, that was just uncalled. And she's gonna swing at him.
Big toothy cat grin from him.
Yeah, nah. She's going in with both daggers ready to go.
Okay, so you're taking 2 out of the 2 attacks out of
Two
the
out of-
3? Okay.
Yep, 2 out of the 3. First one. 17.
Yep, that'll hit.
Actually had to do math. That'll be a 76.
That is the max of
2d4 and a
2d4,
d8.
1d8. Yep.
Okay, so first attack, he is getting 3. 10 points of piercing. 10 points of piercing.
Okay.
Second attack is a 16 hit.
Yep, it does.
Thank God. Okay. $14. So that'll be the D4. And he's going to take another 1 point of piercing damage.
You also got to take your bleed damage from that stack, so it's 4. You
yes.
also have to roll me a con check from that last attack, so it's 17. And I will also roll. Yeah, no, that didn't go very well. So he has a second stack of bleed on him.
That'll be 18.
Yep, you're good.
Thank God. And then... Yeah, that's all she's doing because I'm saving that last attack just in case.
Okay, yeah, he'll use his reactionary attack here to try and attack you again.
Yep.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Yep.
That's going to be a 12, which is a D4. 3 plus 7, so 10 points of piercing. So that's the end of your turn. Anybody want to do anything while you guys are watching this? Nope. Okay.
It seems to be following its own.
I am chained to a goddamn wall.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want me to fucking do?
I can't
Wave my
stand
arms.
up.
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
Pretty much. Hey, I'm just asking just in
flail.
case.
You got this.
Some of us have a couple of things in the pockets, but not until you're
I am
almost
not
down.
ranged. I hit stuff.
Right.
Yeah, she's
And
going to
let
take...
me know if you're like real close to death.
Hey, I'm getting real close to death.
You're seeing blood pouring from like multiple places in her body, and including
How does the other dude look?
including this one spot where he missed Amber's kidney by like mere millimeters. The other guy is looking at about 50%.
Yeah, by the way, she's taking a reactionary attack.
Yep.
26? Had to
Yep.
do math. I
Yep,
hate the fact that you're
that'll
making me
hit.
do math, just so you know.
You know, if you poke it in the right spot, you can get me good.
I'm really glad Nick's not here for this. That would be a 69 to hit for the damage.
Yeah, that is maximum. So again, 2d4, 1d8.
Yup. Not so good this time around. 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
5 as well, because I forgot to do this. 6. 5, 6 is 11, plus 8 is 19. All right. Yeah, that's his turn. Amber, you are taking bleed damage of 6 points.
I'm gonna survive another barrage.
Yeah, these daggers, because there's 3 attacks, there's a lot of damage that can be done very, very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it my turn or your turn?
It's your turn.
Oh,
That's why you were taking the 6 points of piercing
that's
or bleeding.
right. Okay. No, I just did my 3 attacks because you reactioned and then I
Right.
reactioned, so it's your turn.
Okay, then hold off on the 6 then. Sorry. Yeah, Swift is gonna bonus action disengage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And nope, he's gonna go there, and then he's gonna throw one of the daggers at you. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. This is where I die.
That's 100 on the die. So
Yeah, this is where I die. Betcha.
2d4, 1d8.
Could I have silvery barbs that?
Yeah, by all means. Passive perception. Give me a
20.
stealth roll quickly. 20? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Stealth roll. It's only verbal.
Nope, that's
Should I
fine.
disguise it
There.
as encouraging her?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. He leads with his left, and Silvery barbs that attack. So he
Got
has to re-roll, take the lower of the two, and then Ember, you get advantage on your next attack.
Thank
Okay.
God.
Okay, yeah, 14 instead.
Yeah, no, that for the damage or the hit.
That was the hit because she imposed a disadvantage as I was doing it. So the first one hit, but then I re-rolled I got a 3 plus 11.
Yeah, no, that still hits.
Okay, so it'll still be 100, and unfortunately, it was max damage on the dice. So a 16 plus 7 is 23.
Yeah, that would be game, set, and match. I am down.
So yeah,
Shit.
you're just unconscious, fully on full successes on death saves, all that stuff, but you are down.
It was a good go. She's just down.
However, because Swift cheated, he's going to roll a performance check here, and he doesn't get to add anything to it. He got a 15. Well fought. But Swift, you know you can beat them without magic. What do you think you're doing? They're going to drag Amber's body back out to the chains, and Swift is just going to go over here. All right, and we come to our final match of the evening. This one is going to be a treat, I think. If I could have Valzana and Dana to the tables to pick their weapons.
Balzana's going to quietly walk over to the weapon table and pick up the daggers.
Okay.
And then Ultras on in there.
Dana picks up. Sheet 1 second here. He picks up the Knuckles of Crippling Force.
Lovely.
Can I call Valsana back over to me before she goes into the?
Oh yeah, sure. Before she went
Into the
She-
change.
No, the guards are pulling her, so whatever you want to say, you have to say as she's being pulled. She can't get back.
Yeah.
She's chained up until she gets
bro.
into the cage.
I just need to touch her just for a second.
Okay.
I was able to before when I was getting up to go get the weapons. I imagine.
Have confidence in yourself, and I'll give Valsana a shield of faith.
Got it.
Valsana, your AC is you have a +2 bonus to your AC for 10 minutes.
Is this Cowboy Keith? Was it in a southern accent?
You don't know yet.
Ah, but I have a passive of 20. Can I hear the southern accent?
Shoot, did I hear it? That's the question.
Maybe. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Who knows?
All right.
Okay.
Dana needs to roll his initiative. He got an 18.
Of course he did.
All right, so that means that Dana will be up first, and he's gonna kind of like get into a fighter stance, kind of almost boxer style, and he's just gonna look at you and wink, and he's gonna hold an action.
She's just gonna stare at his ass vacant, but with a small muttering of her lips. If anybody can read lips, she's basically saying, "Stay an elf, stay 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 an elf."
Also, just as a reminder, you do see certain plates of armor on him. He is armored.
Druids finding the urge to panic wild shape is the funniest trope I think ever, personally. But also that's bullshit. Fuck this
Stay
guy.
up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Fuck.
Why do you think I gave her Dana? Because if she chooses to wild shape, this is going to be a decent fight.
She's looking, she goes, "Oh, what, are you kind of afraid that the little princess of the Feywilds is going to scratch up your little chest? Give you a little cutty?
You get nothing from him. He's just smiling with his wink on his face. Ready.
Where has this Val been the entire campaign?
Not pissed off. That's what.
not here. Not here whatsoever.
All right, Bolzano, what are you doing?
Good.
That was
She's
great.
going. Right. She's gonna look at him. She's gonna pick up the dagger and she's kind of like twirling it between her fingers. I don't bite first.
You hear a murmuring in the crowd, and Dana just kind of looks at you, baiting you, and he sits there and waits one more round. He kind of does
I wanna
this
do
like,
something.
come get me. All right.
I want to do something from where I'm like curled up, trembling on the ground very weakly, so it's really hard to hear over the din of the rest of the crowd. Val, you've got this. Send him on the next leg of his journey, will you? And I want to give her advantage.
Okay.
Buffing the fuck out of her drip.
If you choose not to fight, Dana will unleash holy hell. So you better make your decision up now.
She's gonna look at whoever's talking, and you can all hear a visible, very low, a very a growl at him, and her eyes flash animal for a second before going back, and she's gonna flip him off. And at that moment, she's going to attack.
Okay.
Yep, she is going to attack. And
So you're gonna throw the dagger. You moving up to him? What?
yeah, first thing, she's gonna throw it.
Okay.
Let's go. And
What'd you roll to hit?
I got +2. It's a 15. It's +2, right?
Yeah, so it'll be
Yes.
whatever the d20 is, plus your dex or strength, whichever one you want to use, +2.
Oh, it's plus 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at an 18.
That will hit.
Okay. And I got a thing a 98.
So 98
And
on the
that
daggers is
is-
going to be 2d4 and 1d8.
2d4 and a 1d8. Okay, let's go. We got a 1, a 4, and a 3. And 4, 5, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 14 points of piercing damage
14 points of piercing damage. Nice. Nice hit. Nice hit.
as she hits him basically square in between the plates of armor.
He kind of looks down at the dagger. He just pulls it out and throws it on the ground. So if you want to retrieve your dagger, it is now right here. You have one more dagger in your hand, but it's just flavor-wise, you have 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Well, seeing as you finally struck, Dana sees, you see him kind of assessing your metal, and he's just going to come headlong in at you, and he is going to, he's going to try and hit you with his, oops, I am drawing circles. Come in, and he's gonna just full force try and smack you with his first hit. So that is gonna be a +10. So a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And then I need to roll some D100s. 72, which is max. So 2d4, 1d8. Nope, that's the daggers. Brass knuckles are 2d4, 1d6. You're going to take 8 and 11. 19 points of damage.
Right.
on the first hit, and then he's gonna roll a D100 again to see if that hit is enough to break anything. It is not on the second round, so you are good there. He's gonna try and attack with the second hit. Which is gonna be a 19 to hit. I assume that again hits.
Yep, that's it.
That's gonna be 50, so it is a 2d6 damage. So you're gonna take 8 and 11, so 19 more points of damage.
It's 19 more points of damage.
Do you give
Just
up
gonna
yet?
She's gonna kind of flinch and glare at him with every hit, but she's relatively standing her ground.
I know what you are. Let's put a show on for these people. He's trying to goat you into wild shaping, by the way.
I figure, and she knows, and she's like pretty sure the crowd's not gonna like this, but like it at the same time. So she's like,
Also, I need you to do me. No, never mind.
I was also gonna do a reactionary hit since he hit me.
Sorry?
The reactionary hit.
No, that's a down the daggers.
That's on the daggers. Yeah.
So it is your turn now.
Yeah. Okay. It's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. I got a 30. And that is a D2. And I have this written down. I need to go back to my sheet. Okay.
If you need help, just say it and we can give you help with the numbers.
I got it.
All right, all right.
Help. Okay. I got a 3. Okay. That's 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points. Okay.
And she's going to hit him again.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's pissing her off.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
She's not happy at all. And that's gonna be, where the hell did it go? It's gonna be a 16 to hit.
No, unfortunately, that will not hit.
Okay, that's a miss. Miss.
You kind of
Okay,
smack. The dagger kind of clangs off of like one of the that pauldron-looking metals. The metals that he's got on him aren't like the greatest, but they're protecting his vital parts, basically.
And she's just gonna go, "Ugh, you're a little pussy for wearing armor."
Come on, just let it go. Do it. Let's give these people a show. And he's gonna try and punch you again. This time. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I just nat 20. I just nat 20.
No, you didn't. You got a 10.
Oh, yeah, because he's got a 20 strength score, so it would have been an instant break.
No, it's not.
Oh boy, so it's a dirty 20 now. Good job, Laurel. Woo-hoo! Oh boy, dirty 20 to hit. So I'll roll the D100 now. That'll be that will 2d4.
I don't know if they would know the source, like audience or like watcher wise, but party would recognize the after image of like a spectral golden version of his fist landing the hit, but his actual fist does not, as my portent intercedes.
He's going to hit you for 14 points of piercing, but you are going to sense this divine energy course through his arm as he is trying to provoke you. He is going to use a first level divine smite on you.
Oh shit, he's a paladin.
So that is going to be 2d8. That's going to be another 5 points of radiant damage this time.
Hey. And about once that hit kind of once that smite really runs through her, she's just gonna go, "Oh, we're using magic now."
Are you gonna
And she's
use a reactionary
going to wild
attack?
shape. She's
You're
going
not in your
wild
turn
shape.
yet. You're not in your turn yet.
Okay. Not on her
You
turn
want a
yet?
reaction
Please.
attack?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Taking the reaction. And that's going to be 17. Did I hit?
That will be his armor class, so it will be half, but yes, you did.
Okay. And dang it. She's only gonna nick him because she's only gonna hit him very, very softly with a dang. That's a 8 plus 6. Yep. She's gonna hit him for like 18 for 8 damage.
8? Okay.
Yeah. So that was half, what, 4?
And then his bonus action, he's going to roll the hit against you again. That's another nat 20. I'm not even kidding you.
I have one spell slot left, and I will silvery barbs.
All right. So because of the fact that these uncanny things are starting to happen more and more recently, I'm going to need you to roll me a stealth roll to see if that... If you don't get punished for it.
I'm gonna get my shit rocked by a guard. Oh. 15?
Not enough. So you see as a guard turns around as... So to kind of give the audience and you guys a little bit of a sign, like, you see Dana is just, like, ready, and he's, like, full into it, ready for, like, a KO right across the chin, and he just seems to kind of, almost misses mark, but he still hits, but not where he was aiming, and because people know how... proficient he is with his fists in these fights, they know something's going on, and you actually are gonna take a fist to the stomach right after the spell lands.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
So one of the guards is gonna roll a 15 to hit you.
Ouchie.
Can I get my hand on this guard?
Yes, you can.
All right, I want to do that.
Can you do that as a reaction?
No, when it rolls around to my turn, because
Okay.
at that point he wouldn't have moved back yet.
Got it. All right. Okay. So you were gonna take. It's not gonna be much because he's just gonna be punching you, but he's got
10 hit points.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here. Unarmed attack against you, and arm strike 4 for damage. Okay. Yeah. So it's a D4, not a D6. Sorry. 5 points of damage.
Ouch, that's... I'm at 5 hit points, guys.
Okay, so he rolled an 18 instead of a 20 against you, Volzana. Then the
You get
D100
advantage, Balzana, on your next attack.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 37, which will be 2d4 on the hit. So that is gonna be 6 plus 11, so 17 more points of damage against you on the bonus. Actually, that's wrong. That is wrong. This is a bonus action hit. No, it was 2d4 on the bonus action. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So what I said, 6 and 11, so 17 more points of damage.
Okay.
As he hits you more on the shoulder rather than where you thought he was just about to hit you. And then he rolls a 76, so you do not get a broken bone from that regardless. So, Ensign, you wanted to do something with your turn. The guard is literally like right here in front of you, right beside you.
And I've just doubled over and spat up blood.
If he's right next to me and she just doubles over and spat up, I just want to like put my hand out and touch him. I have to roll for this, but it's real high. Oh yeah, that's 11 plus 7, 18.
That's enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna pump 2 conduit die into this guy and fucking suck his life.
Death pact buddies. Death
Okay,
pact buddies.
How does that look?
16 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Oh, I can just suck his. I can just touch him and I can just suck his life from him.
Yeah,
It doesn't
okay.
really look like anything.
You
But
now have a
take
dead
16
guard in
necrotic
front of
damage?
you.
Cool.
Oh boy,
I'm
this
getting
is
that
not
back.
good. Ensign,
This is bad.
I need you to take 12 points of electrical damage as you feel the collar energize and
Oh,
I also
cool,
need
I'm
a-
resistant to that.
yes, I know you are. I need you also to make me a constitution saving throw though.
I'm great at these.
Yes, I know you are.
16
DC is
plus
17.
5,
How much?
21. 16
Okay,
plus
you
5,
are
21.
you are not paralyzed.
Oh, goody.
I'm just like worth it.
But you do see as more guards are coming closer and closer to you. Oh boy,
I'm just
you
standing
guys
there like I don't know what happened, man.
Lord.
Like you just
get him under control now.
I don't know what? He just died.
Laurel,
He
are
had
you
an
doing
aneurysm.
anything?
Like, I can't stop a brain aneurysm. Fuck. Lay my ass.
I guess,
Lau-
yeah, on my turn, I just look between, like, I'm still kind of hunched over, look between the guard that just died, Ensign, and just, thank you. I'm gonna sit now, and I'll just sit against the wall and look at the dead dude.
You see as a few of these other people that are kind of around the arena start to make their way over to you slowly.
I want to intimidate them as they come up to me. I want to be like,
Yep.
what? Bring! Come on! 'Cause this
Okay.
is +8. I can't roll lower. I can't roll lower than a 14 to begin with, so.
All right.
18.
We'll yeah. You think they're slightly intimidated by you. They are not advancing as much as you'd expect after just killing one of their guards. Give me 1 second here. I am just pulling up that guy. You have to keep on making me pull up character sheets, fuckers. No, I'm just kidding. This is what I was hoping for, is for you guys to start causing some tyranny.
See, I had an awesome plan. Problem is that I'm still passed out.
Yeah, when
do
it comes
something
around my
stupid.
I can probably
You
fix
know,
that.
coming into this episode, I was like, oh, I'll just be unconscious the entire time. I can just sit back and chill. And now this is happening.
See, the problem with that is there is a person between you and I. So I don't know if you can get around them with the guard right there.
I don't know.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right. You see Ensign, and Vess also sees it. The guy that beat the piss out of your dad earlier is also on his way towards you guys. All right, Volzana, you just got Divine Smited. What are you doing? You are muted.
you're
if you're trying
muted.
to talk.
Of course I am muted. Am I better?
There you
Yep.
go. Much better, yes.
Okay. Let's see. I do believe at level 5, I can turn into a snake. Or is that
I
level
think so.
6?
Give me 1 second here. I think so.
I have it pulled up, and it's challenge 114, or is that?
Oh yeah. You should be fine
I
then.
think.
Yeah, if you want to turn
Yeah,
into a snake,
large
go ahead.
beast. Yes, a snake. Okay.
Yeah, sneaky snack.
I do not believe I have a token for that though. So let's.
Just pull out Bunny.
Hey.
I should probably make you a bunch of tokens for all your different wild
Bunch of
shapes.
animals.
Just pull out the dirty bunny. Dirty Bunny's back, baby.
There was such a long pause that I didn't think it would happen.
I counted it out in my head too. I'm like 1, 2. I made it real long.
Well, this is a large beast anyway, so we.
Dirty Bunny just got so
All
much
right, we'll just
bigger.
pull you out of here for now. There you go. How big is the snake? It's a large snake,
It's a
right?
large beast.
Real big boy.
All right, we'll do that.
Yeah, and so to
Finally, a challenge.
and I'm going to roll to hit him
Okay.
on a bite attack. That's going to be an 18.
That will hit.
Okay.
You do have advantage. You might as well roll to see if you crit because it's the first.
You
attack.
are completely correct.
Mm-hmm.
I fought hard for that advantage.
And you had better be so glad about it. I got a 20.
Okay.
Worth it. Worth it.
Okay, I gotta be quiet. I'm just about to hurt my throat. How dare you? And that's going to be max damage on the bite. So it's a plus. That's 8 plus. That's going to be 8 plus 2. That's a 10. 10 points of.
10 points?
Mhm. 10
Okay.
points of piercing damage. Yes. As the snake kind of, it's more like a quick strike. Just the strike in and the slight crush of the armor as the snake. It's like almost a movement so fast, the audience probably wouldn't have really noticed it, except for the big
Nice.
snake moving.
Yeah. The crowd is cheering at this point. They love to see Dana fight a good fight, and he's one of their champions, so they're just cheering the crap out of watching this happen. That's why he was antagonizing you to wild shape.
Yeah. Dude, I don't
All
know why
right.
you would do that.
So you watch as he just reaches out and tries to grab you with both hands as he uses inflict wounds. Does a 26 hit?
Yes. Very much so. Did I say yes?
Yep. That's gonna be 17 points of necrotic damage. And that's not okay. Yeah, and that will be his
So how
turn.
much? How much?
17 points of necrotic.
Okay, 17. Okay. Uh, 5e. How much does this have? I am so sorry. I totally did not pull up the fucking hit points. I found it.
No worries. No worries.
Oh, and the challenge rating is. Oh, I might not have been able to turn into this thing. It's a 2. Fully read that
You're
wrong.
Moon Druid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Oh, hey, yay! Also, that was just a nick. I totally had the wrong thing up. I have like 18 tabs, and I opened the wrong tab.
No worries.
That's fun. Okay, that's 16, 17, 7. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so we're going to attack him again. And yeah, I had the wrong thing up because actually the damage he would have taken 6 plus 12 plus 4. 6 plus 7. Nah, that's fine. Never mind. He's lucky he got a nick on the first one.
Yep. There you go.
So the armor is pretty good. A 17 plus.
That'll be half damage.
something. A 17 plus,
Plus
6.
something. Yep. That'll hit then.
6. That's a 23.
Yep. That'll hit.
Okay. Okay, his warning nicks are now over. It's going to be 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's your turn?
I believe I can't do anything else. Yes.
All righty, 15 more points
As
of
I just kind
damage.
of, since he's up next to me like an idiot, just bend down and just start the comp.
Okay, all right. He's just gonna keep going in for those strikes. So he's gonna come back with a Knuckles of Crippling Force again. So it'll be another dirty 20. That hits, yeah? Yeah, yeah, that hits. Okay. You're muted, by the way, again.
Yes. While saying yes several times.
Okay,
Muted.
D100 on the first hit is going to be a 65, which is 2d4. You are going to take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, but then he is going to, he's going to smash you with another Divine Smite. So,
Okay.
this one is going to actually be at second level this time instead. Which means it's another d8. So the first 2d8 is 9 plus another 5. So that is 14 more points of radiant damage.
Okay. 14 points.
And then on the bonus action, he's going to roll against you again, which will be a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
That'll be 77, which will be max damage, which will be... This is 4th round, right? Give me a second here. I also need to roll that. 4th round. I guess I can't really break anything from on a snake, but oh well. Either way. Bonus action. Yeah, I keep doing this, and I keep doing the bonus action one. I need you to take another 4 from the first damage, please.
Okay.
It was 3d4, not 2d4.
Okay.
I am mucking this all up. 3 more points, 14 more points of bludgeoning damage on the bonus action.
Okay. She is going to unwild shape with that. That was 14, you said?
Yep.
-3.
That was fun. Let's do it again. Your turn.
And she's going to wild shape again. This time, I actually have the token for this stupid thing.
Let me guess. Giant hyena.
Yup.
Remember, Shield of Faith is
Bringing back the
active.
classics, man.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, Shield of Faith is active even in your wild shapes.
Yep.
At least I believe that was it. Yeah. I know.
All right, bonus action wild shape.
And we're doing another bite attack.
Okay.
We're going. Two, three, four. Which is. It's going to be a 17.
That'll be half damage.
Yeah. Okay. Half damage. That's going to be that's going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points?
Mm-hmm.
That was already halved, or that's what you rolled?
That was halved. That was halved.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Sorry.
All right, that is your turn then, yes?
I don't believe I can do anything else yet. Nope.
Okay. Dana's gonna look at you and be like, now we're talking. And yeah, he's just gonna keep wasting those spell slots and divine smiting you as he can. A 17 to hit this time?
That's going to be a hit.
With even with the Shield of Faith?
Oh, the Shield of Faith. That's +2, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's still a hit.
Okay. So then D100s to see the attack. So that's a 50. And that will be on the first one. That'll be 2d6 damage. That'll be 15 points of bludgeoning there, and then another divine smite. He's just gonna single level this one. No, he's gonna double. It's second level this one again. I need another D8.
45 minus 14.
So that is gonna be 19 points of radiant damage on that one.
Yep.
And then bonus action, hitting with the knuckles again. That'll be a dirty 20. That's a 26 on the bonus action. That's just a D6. So another 4 points plus 4 points.
Okay.
That is, it is your turn again.
Fun. So I'm going to try and I'm gonna back up. No, I'm not. I'm just a step forward. And I'm directly over him. And I'm gonna back down again. Goodness. Wrong fucking die. And man. Oh, wish I was sick. 3. It's gonna be a miss.
What's the
He's
number?
Too tiny. He's too tiny.
He's too tiny.
He's too tiny. It was a 14. He's
Yeah,
too
unfortunately.
Tiny. He's too tiny. And Val's just too mad.
Okay.
And I don't think
That'll
I
be
can
a
do
miss,
anything else. Because I don't. What could you do for a bonus action as a giant hyena?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, Dana.
So I try and sit on him.
Dana's just gonna keep on relentlessly smashing into you. Okay. That's a natural one. First one of the night.
Yeah.
Bonus action will be a 19 to hit.
Edit.
That will be a 41, which I believe is the middle one. D4. Yep. That'll be 3 points of bludgeoning damage and another 3d8 for his last second level spell slot. That'll be another 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay. So I'm out of wild shape again.
Come on, you've got this. Beat me. And it's your turn.
Okay. I'm out of wild shapes, I do believe. So it was 2. Fun. And I am going to. Now, I wanted to ask about this earlier.
Go ahead.
Since she's wearing a necklace, not a weapon, would they have taken that?
Yep. All of your belongings are gone.
They were smart.
You were completely deprived of all belongings except for your small clothes, basically.
Okay.
And in Vessa's case, her dress.
Okay, that's fine. Because I am. That's where it becomes a hard thing. She's probably just gonna take the damage, I guess.
Okay.
She's going to cast Flame Blade.
We're beyond worrying about magic damage from the collar for you. This was provoked, and the crowd is literally going wild as you wild shaping. He's smashing you down. You're wild shaping. He's smashing you down.
And
They think he's got this in the bag, but you see that he is not looking so hot. He's cocky. But he is not looking so hot.
And the second she's out of wild shape, she kind of takes the stance of almost like a very angry animal, as she is still growling at him. And now in her hands that want to be claws, but they're not. A flame blade is going to materialize in her hand.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a hit on that.
Okay. 6 plus. That's it. Oh God. That's a 25, dude.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll me some damage. Let's go.
I gave up.
Higher than that, but I gave up. I love it. All right, go ahead and roll me some juicy damage.
Okay.
That's fire damage, right?
Yes. This is fire damage. Like from Flame Blade. Yeah. And it also is very bright, evidently. 6, 1, 2, 3. That's 15 points of fire damage.
Halved to 8.
Half to 8. Dang it.
As you strike him with the blade, and he just smiles at you with this cocky smile. He pulls down his hood, and you see a red-faced tiefling in front of you.
This guy. Okay.
Anything else with your turn? I think that's it.
I don't.
Yeah, because
I
the
don't
flame blade.
believe I can do anything. I'm able to do two-weapon fighting.
Yes, but because you need a bonus action. Because you need a bonus action to be able to use the 2-weapon fighting, and Green Flame Blade is cast as a bonus action. Is it not?
Flame Blade?
Yeah. Or is it just an action?
It's just an action.
Okay, yeah. Then if you still have a dagger in your hand, go ahead and roll me a second attack.
I still have a dagger. Still have a dagger. Okay, with his cocky ass. That is an 18 plus.
Yep, that'll
things.
hit. Plus things. Yep.
Things. Okay, and that's going to be. And I gotta roll this stupid 100 die that I don't. Be stupid. That's 98, or is it a 68? That's a 68. Dang it. Oh, still the same. 2d4. 1d8. Okay, that's going to be 4. That's 12 points damage.
12 points. 12 points.
Piercing damage. Piercing damage.
Nice. Tell me how you want to do this.
Woo! Okay. And so kind of like with his cockiness of everything, she's going to go in full force. After the flame blade has gone, he probably thinks that's about it. She is going to dip down low between his legs, slice both of his Achilles heels, and once he drops, she's getting on top of him, and she's going to start stabbing.
Yeah, so you stab, and then you see the force fields wrapped around him so that you can't kill him.
Yeah.
But the fight is over.
Yep, and at that she's just like, ah! She's still trying to stab him. He's gonna have to pull her off.
And you're just like, you just see this like showering of sparks almost as you hit the force field basically that's around Dana's body now. But it is over.
And she is growling and snarling still until she gets tired.
Well. It looks like we finally found somebody that could best our champion. I need you, Valzana, to roll me a performance check with advantage, and you can add your proficiency bonus twice, please.
Okay.
You were not supposed to be able to win this one. You were not supposed to be able to win this one.
Damn.
That port and roll came in hot and clutch early on.
I specifically.
That's going to be a 22 to performance.
Oh.
Okay.
I told myself I was saving it for nat 20s because I was like, if that's the one thing a shitty port and roll is for, it's for removing crits.
All right, so they drag Dana's unconscious body out of the arena, and they pull all of you. Yeah.
She's bit one of them.
You guys all get pulled in front of the kind of like the chair here. You guys are all on your chains. You have seen that slowly but surely, more and more people have kind of been like encroaching around you guys, as Ensign did unfortunately kill a guard earlier. The speaker looks to you, Ensign, first, as you guys are all kind of standing there. And what, might I ask, possessed you to think you could kill one of my guards?
I didn't think he'd kill him, to be honest with you, but now he's dead, so what are you gonna do?
For a man that comes into my cage and performs as abysmally as you think you just get away with this?
I really don't care if I get away with it. I didn't come into your cage. I was forced into the cage because I didn't want to be here in the first place. So really, my insubordination in this scenario should not be surprising, jackass.
Oh, not surprised. You are not the first person that has tried to kill one of our guards, but you, of all of them, performed the worst.
Cool.
So tomorrow, you have another fight.
Okay.
Now, if you could all take these competitors back to their cages for the evening, that would be muchly appreciated.
I'm sorry. Did he work worse than me? I cast several spells. I could do it again.
Listen here, little girl.
No, you listen, and I'll miss
No.
his step. And I will sit on his lap.
Yes, Santa, please.
If you think he is bad, I am worse.
Listen. Just count your blessings that you are not dead as you sit here. Now get out. And he'll try and go to push you off, like.
Oh yeah, no, I'll have stepped down from that point. I guess I will be looking forward to a fight tomorrow. No?
No, not you. Just him. He has, him and his friend over there, the one that is barely able to stand on his own 2 feet, will be competing against each other. I want to see what the lightning marks can do when they're both together.
No insight.
All right.
Real upset that didn't work.
We know who you all are, and we know why you have come here. I'm sure your friend over there, and he stares at Vess, who's also barely able to stand because of the strength, has seen the room where we have kept the book that you were all looking for coming to Elturel. Yes.
There's just so much information I don't have.
Your journey ends here.
Fate will do as it pleases. Do not trust that it is in your hands.
We shall see. Now, the chromatic tattoos that both Ensign and your friend over there, Keo, possess have some curious side effects that I would be interested to see how it has affected the two of them. But we shall leave that till tomorrow. Now, if you could all just go to your cages while I address my crowd and send them on their way. If you don't go willingly, we will just knock you out here.
I flip him off and slowly start to walk away.
I'm still technically knocked
Or
out.
shuffle.
So
Yes, Ember is, yeah.
I will
I can't
put
walk.
5 points of lay on
Oh yeah,
hands
shit! I'll go
into-
pick her up.
Yeah, so Ember, you get 5 points of lay on hands.
heck yeah. Okay, I'm up.
I'll skip down whatever dais I guess he's standing on, and I'll go walk beside Ensign. Still pointedly avoiding Cade's eyes.
As Valzana's walking, if she passes by any guards, she'd growl and snap at them while continuing to walk.
You're still chained up, and you're 5 feet between a guard and you, and a guard and you again. They lead you back through the tunnels, back down into the other room, but this time they don't leave you in the cells separated like you were before. You were all in the room with that Vess had stayed in, where the roll or the big banner that she had seen was. It's a very tight fit, but you guys are all able to find a spot to sit in here.
Oh, because I had said I'd carry Vets if possible.
Mhm.
If she can't walk, I will put her down on the bed and then just sit at the edge of it and just look at everybody and go, well, I think I might be fucked.
You think?
Not staying, obviously.
You didn't have to do that, by the way.
There's a lot of things I didn't have to do.
Oh, Kadrine, I found something in here earlier. And I struggle and fail to push myself upright, but I do reach into my dress and pull out the book. The Wizard's Spellbook.
Would Kadrine recognize what that is?
It has similar arcane etchings to that of the Red Wizards. And you can also see the banner that's held over the desk. Give me a second here. I just closed out a Roll20 by accident. Whoops.
Ember sitting on the desk.
Yeah, basically Ember is sitting right beside we're sitting on the desk right over here. Sorry, Laurel's even on the desk. So technically the desk sprawls all the way. It's actually these two spots right here. That is more of like an end table type dresser. You see from the wall, trying to get you an image, 1 second here. I will put it in Discord for you guys in the Tyranny channel, but this is the image on the banner, which is solely tied to that of the Red Wizards of Thay. That insignia is also on the book, on the front cover.
I will reach out for it. And if this will let me, I will take it.
Yeah.
I'll turn it over in my hands. Look at the banner. What in the Nine House even is this place? Red Wizards do not reside in sewers normally. And I want to open the spellbook. See if I can read any of it.
So just give me an Arcana check to see how fluent you are with the arcane symbols and stuff like that. I would say that because you have, spent a lot of time with experimental magics and stuff like that as you are a war mage, I'll let you have advantage on it.
Okay. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Just a 16 or 19 plus 4, so a 23. Arcana.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so you start flipping through the pages and you start to pick out a few spells that are not normally used or heard of. You come across the Firegate spell that the Red Wizards had used to not only summon a infernal spider, but also trap Elandris in the elemental plane of fire. You also notice there's quite a few different spells in here. All of these spells are very brutal in nature, I guess is the right way to put it. You do see some other spells as well. Basically, what is going to happen here is that if you choose to take the book, I will send out all the information, and eventually what you'll be able to actually learn how to do some of the spell work that's inside this thing without actually having to multi-class into a wizard. There is an interesting page as you're scrolling through it, though, that is very curious to you. It's a amulet with a silver chain.
Like just a depiction of it?
Yes, exactly.
Does it have any description next to it? Any notations?
You are unable at this moment to see anything else but that. It does look like there is indentations of maybe where a quill had traced upon it or written on a sheet in front of it. But you do not see any actual notations or writing on that specific page.
It all just... It doesn't make sense. Why they would leave something like this here? This contains an array of honestly quite barbaric and in some instances an intricate level of spellcasting. Something that I never studied at the academy.
You guys all hear a knock on the door.
I want to shove the book quickly between into my, I don't know, am I still wearing dinner clothes, or you said they stripped us down to barely anything?
You guys are in small clothes, basically. Your
I'll snatch it
undergarments
back and
almost.
hide it.
I'm gonna go to the door. The fuck do you want?
You should just open the door and stop asking so many questions. We don't have a lot of time.
I'll just open the door. I'll be like, what?
The Red Wizard and the purple-robed lady
Fuck that lady.
walk in the room.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Is it the same dude who's been talking to them, who was like, I have to address yeah, you just hear Balzana start growling again. She had been trying to calm down. Now she's growling again in the corner.
Ember's gonna kind of lean over to Laurel. Do we like them or no?
If you've seen Caterine's posture, not only have her wings almost flown out from where they were folded on her back, probably like knocking into a couple of you since there's not a whole lot of space in this room. Her also, she has cat-like irises, so normally they would be sort of slit-like, but they have dilated a significant amount upon having seen this wizard.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no.
Kyle, is this the red wizard that I hexed earlier for being a bitch?
Nope.
Okay, good.
For being a
Okay,
bitch.
good. Okay. There was a red wizard yelling at Kate and I hexed them. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't this bitch.
Is this the wizard from the road?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please still a bitch.
Again, I have to ask, who the fuck are you?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. So shh.
Okay.
Ensign, help
All
me
right.
out.
All right. I know this may all come as a shock to all of you. My name is Asbara Jos. I don't think we have all had the pleasantries of meeting. I think I need to start off with a bit of an apology. For Lady Mondath here and I have been put here for other reasons that you will soon find out. But first we need to know that we can trust you before we give you this information.
Just fully like cackling on the bed. I'm sorry. Trust us. That's your concern. I believe the last we saw both of you, one of you hurled a fireball at us, and the other, I'm sorry, what was the exact wording? Left us to rot? Which clearly, I'm so sorry to disappoint, we haven't done. So no, I think what we really should be saying is how can we trust anything that comes out of your slimy mouths?
Lady Tilval, and this is Mondath talking
I'm sorry,
now.
you can call me Vesperia. Thank you.
Vesperia,
right.
if that is what you would like. It's a lot harder to explain if we're all being a little bit more, on edge. Maybe we should all just calm down, just for a moment.
I mean, I'm pretty calm. I don't know what you're talking about.
Master Asbara and I had to do those things. We were under watch, we were under order, and if anybody knew what we were trying to do, we would all be dead. All of us, including you.
Vibe check. Sorry, insight check.
By all means.
I'm on this.
Vibe check it.
Vibe check. Right.
We're going to find out if you've passed a vibe check or not.
Right.
No, that's a 10.
That's a nat 20 plus 4.
21.
Laurel,
All the things. Can I look at their soul while I do this?
by all means. Laurel, even with a 24 insight, you
Nat
actually
20.
see a small twinge of fear in Mondath's eyes, as she is saying that we could all be dead if they hadn't done what they did.
As in, this current act is causing her to have fear by she's telling us the truth, and by doing and revealing what they're about, she's
Exactly.
okay. Anyone who's looking vaguely in my direction will see the very familiar zoning out as I kind of look just to the side of these people. What an unfortunate and complicated truth you tell.
It is.
What?
Look, we don't have a lot of time. Resmir will be back soon, and if she finds out that we were here, we're dead. All you need to know is that I'll need to get some rest tonight, as we are breaking you out first thing in the morning.
And doing what with us?
You're coming with us to Lysinia.
Huh?
That
The book is right there.
yes, it's a book. It's a storybook. I've said it all this time.
Vesperia, don't be so naive. Your family has been hiding this secret for generations.
My family?
Yes.
Why?
Because
What
they were the
secret?
ones that found the original dragons 3,000 years ago. You were supposed to learn all of this, but you ran away. They weren't doing it because they were worried about what you were. They did it because they needed somebody to help them in the new world. They needed somebody that they could send and trust to help renew the dragons of old. Without them, Elysinia is in trouble, and if Elysinia is in trouble, that means all dragons are in trouble. But there's more. Dragons of Faerun, of Toril, of all of the other worlds, they are corrupted. This corruption causes them to believe that they are the true power that runs worlds. That it's all in the book. It's all in the book. What you guys all need to know right now is that the dragons that have come for you, Ensign, and she will look at your forearm where your tattoo is, and you, Keith, as well as that one over there. Pleasantly to say that his mark is a little bit different than yours, as we have changed. We haven't been able to modify it, but
Again, I seem to be a little bit out of the loop here. I keep being called Keith.
that is your name. Well, one of probably 100 of them, but yes.
See, I'm just now learning the names of some of the people in this room.
Can I look at the Keith not Keith's soul really quick?
Mm-hmm.
With the knowledge that, like,
If Keith is going to allow, or if Zolvan is going to allow it.
I mean, essentially I'm just staring at you like a creeper, but like with the knowledge that
Why are you staring at me?
many lives. Just identify which life is at the forefront.
That's on you, Keith.
What do I see?
This particular life. Since
Give me a year and we'll roll with it.
Which try is this?
Give me a list of years.
Yep, 3,000 years from now, between now and 3,000 years ago.
But
Literally.
Keo knows this one,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, Keo knows this one.
Yeah.
Well, this one needs to convince Keo that this one, in fact, knows who Keo is.
Keo is completely, like, basically almost unconscious at this point. His strength has been so diminished.
Well,
What is this soul look like?
how long has Keo been alive for? At this point, man, he looks different.
Keo has taken on a few different lives himself, as far as we're aware. A gift by the original dragons, but I'd say he's about 600 years old.
Whew. Oh shit. That makes me, or at least I guess this iteration of me. Oh fuck, around the same age.
You are not Keith.
Again. No shit.
I'm sorry. Don't give me attitude. You have a face of Keith, but on the inside, you are not Keith. You are like a weird pastry that lies about what's inside it.
My name is Zovan.
Oh, there we go. Well,
Everyone just keeps calling me Keith. They just asked me what my name was.
again, you're wearing the face of a person that we know as Keith.
Okay, I think we are all getting off track here. We don't have much more time, so we need to formulate a strategy to get you all out. Do any of you have any form of magics that can help?
No.
I can't Osbara here can't exactly whip us up a fire portal. The fire's not big enough in the other room.
At this spot, when she says that, Balzan's going to kind of stand up, and her face is still relatively pissed off. And she's like, and we're not exactly too sure that you're not trying to lure us into a trap still.
You are correct. I don't blame you guys all for this hostility. We have
So
no
how do
way
you
of
plan on
proving this.
proving it?
We don't. We don't have a plan on proving this. All I can tell you right now is, Vesperia, if we can get you to your mother and your father, they will tell you everything.
Is Balzana held down by anything?
No.
Like chains or anything? Okay,
Nope.
she's going to get up. Still hella pissed off and slightly snarling. She's going to get up and she's going to walk towards these people. And she's going to say, oh, the best, easiest part of trust is to pet the beast. Will you? She's going to hold out her hand. And she does not look happy still.
All right. Well, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind, and she'll finally reach into her bag on the one of her pouches on the side, and she will pull out the individual pieces of metal that were in the scrap pile, in the piles of stuff, and hand them to each one of you. There. How's that for petting the beast?
Satisfactory.
You guys all have your weapons back.
She was totally talking about a handshake, but this works too.
You know,
Would
my
Zola know how to
parents.
use this?
Keith,
Would it be instinctual? It's what I'm asking.
it's instinctual. It's still so the way it is the way that is attuned to you is it attunes to your life essence. Your life essence is still you. You just have a different name today. They attach to your very soul, basically.
Just because you have bipolar disorder does not mean it's gone.
Yeah, that personality is it's still fun. It knows how to use this.
Yes, Vesperia, we know your parents. Well, we know of them. We've never met in person. Safer that way. None of the Dracunari know each other.
You say that word like I should know what it means.
I'm sure you've heard it somewhere. Somewhere.
Have
Elandris,
I
maybe?
heard it somewhere?
Elandris never talked to you about it? Secret Order? That he came from? Never once said anything to you about where he came from and why he was here?
Did he?
No.
Andres and I were not close.
Then he failed what he was sent here to do.
And what God save me was he sent here to do?
To watch over you and to prime you for what you needed to do next.
So
He never trained you in the ways of combat or anything like that?
the only person who's ever trained me with anything more than a fencing blade is Ensign.
Okay. Explains a lot. All right.
I left home because I was shut away like some horrible secret and treated like I was a pretty thing to display in front of the whole city. There was no training. There was no, what did you say, trust? Someone they trusted to be sent off to do something. Gods, if they sent me off to do anything after what they put me through, I would have died on the spot. I nearly did the first few nights with Ensign if he hadn't been there.
And the Raven? You never saw the Raven the whole time?
What, the Queen? I mean, she's spoken to me.
She is not nearly as significant to this as he is. She may have saved you from dying, but she was never supposed to be the one that kept her eye on you. That was where Alandris came in. He is one of the select few that can communicate with her. And it was his job to ensure that you were primed to move forward. Yet he just let you believe that the Raven Queen was pulling the strings all this time?
Yes.
Ah. 1,400 years, that guy has never, ever made a mistake. Or so I've been told. When I saw him in Greenest, I thought for sure our cover would be blown and he would give everything away, but clearly he did not.
He told me he was there not for me at all. Actually.
Landris hasn't left your side, dear. He's known where you were this whole time. You thought he just stumbled across you in Greenest?
Beth goes quiet and just fully shuts down.
Look, I know this is a lot to process, and I know I'm not explaining it properly. I am, and she kind of like peeks out the door that's slightly ajar still, listens for a few moments. Look, you guys need, we need to find a way to get you out of here, and then we need to get you to Elysinia. You guys, oh, who did we lose?
We lost somebody. Oh no.
Aaron. Yep.
Unfortunate. That's a first. He's still on Discord.
Aaron probably just said no.
My internet's been doing some weird. I've been watching the bit rate going up and down too. So,
Oh, that's not good.
Exciting.
I haven't lost any frames or anything from it, but it has been slightly dropping. Hopefully he comes. Maybe he's coming back.
Oh,
Ensign was being quiet anyways.
Yeah. 1 sec. Let
everybody
me just pop.
was.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, now he's off Discord.
Yeah.
Technical issues.
Yeah, I love when technical issues happen.
Who's got the best knock knock joke?
God, no, not me.
Why do I have the feeling that like Jess is really good at puns? I don't know why you give me those vibes, Jess. Just feel like in your day-to-day life, you're really good at puns.
You know, surprisingly not.
No?
Not, I am guilty of making puns sometimes,
Gotcha.
but I'm sure I pass up, many opportunities to use them.
You've just shattered my worldview of you. What have you done?
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I'll put that there so at least the cameras are still half decent for the last little bit here. And if he comes back, I can drop out real quick. You went quiet, and then I was saying how we need to find a way to get you out of here, and all will be explained on our journey. But let it be known that we know that you all have been pushed into this role of following and doing as the dragon that has visited Case, basically just doing what he has told you to do. But there is another way. The original dragons are restless. They are tired. Bahamut and his sister have been trying to take claim of the world that the original dragons started. Your mission now, your quest now, isn't to help stop Tiamat from rising. That will be done in due time, when we deal with the other issue. If we can get the original dragons home or back, if we can get them to return to Elisinia, they can return to power, and they will deal with these dragons. These dragons are nothing but mere corrupted images.
It will be a cold day in the Nine Hells before I have any trust in a wizard that wears red.
This is all
What?
a persona.
Are you to tell me that you're not a red wizard?
I'm a wizard. I have trained under the red. This has been a very, very long game. I am, for all intents and purposes and the words, a red wizard. But I am not a red wizard.
Right.
I'm sorry about the road. That was to keep up appearances. The red wizards are trying to find you.
Oh, the road is just... It's such a small part. If you've been with them for any amount of time, I wouldn't doubt that you know the things that they've done. What they did to Mayo when I was a small child. The reason I tried to steal that amulet in the first place. But none of that is going to be helpful. Not right now, anyway. So, if you're saying that you're going to get us out of this, well, fine, it seems that fate will string us all along again. No real change on that front. You said the fire in the other room isn't big enough.
No.
To get us out.
No. This will be a full-on breakout. And it needs to happen in the morning because that is when everybody is asleep.
And are you guys actually going to help us, or are you just gonna do like you usually do and give some kind of vague hint as to how we're supposed to escape and then disappear? Like you give a vague hint that there was a succubus.
I mean, we can't be seen with you yet. So
yes.
No, we will not be helping you. We will give you the means to get out. Emma, go ahead. You can interrupt whenever.
If you could leave me some tools and a proper kit so I can fix his foot, I might be able to bust some locks. And do you know how to get these things off? And she'll kind of like tug at the collar.
Yes, I do know how to get those off. This is Asbara talking. Sorry about that as well. And he'll kind of run his hands along the bottom part of the collar. And he'll kind of touch in like 3 different spots, and you hear it click. And he'll pull it off of you, Ember, first, and he'll flip it over, and he'll show you where they are. So he'll show everybody which 3 sigils that you need to hit. Hold up. So he'll show you this one, and this one. And then he is going to clip it back to your neck.
Don't get rid of those. Those could come in handy later.
These need to stay on you guys for the evening. They will come back to check on you one last time before they switch out for the night guard. It's very, very, very low security in the dead of night. So I don't see you guys having a problem with a couple of guards outside outside of this door. We have been able to get you guys to all be in one spot. You guys are all collared. You guys show no, threat. You guys have been beaten, battered, and bruised tonight. So they think that you are not able to take care of yourself. Not that you won't be able to take care of yourself, but they think that you'll be supplicated. Yes.
All right, what are you going to give us directions on how to get out? Or no?
I will have a map drawn out for you and slipped under the door 15 minutes before you leave. That is your cue. When that map goes underneath that door, you have 15 minutes, and then that is when you need to leave. Not a minute sooner, not a minute later. You will have 15 minutes to study that map and to get out. And for mechanics purposes, I will have a map for you guys next week. I will have it for you guys as soon as I can here. I've got a couple more things I got to do. Once that map is up, I will give it to you guys for the week because I am putting a 15-minute timer on this. So if a 15-minute timer, so if you leave too soon or too late, different things happen. So you guys will have 15 minutes at go time next week to do this.
Terrifying. Awesome. Love that. And where will you be when this all goes down?
You will find us in Baldur's Gate, 3rd pier to the south.
Oh, great. Wonderful. I'm wanted in Baldur's Gate.
Does it have to be Baldur's Gate?
That is the only place that we can make our leave by boat.
Of course.
The boat leaves in 7 days. If you are not on it, that is your fault. It has to leave. It has a tight schedule, and we need to make it by the moment that Bahamut's sun finally moves through the sky and goes behind the moon. If we miss that window, we will not be able to get to Eleusinia for another 1,000 years. We don't have any room for a screw up here.
So,
Great. I'll just hope that all the mercenaries are not in Baldur's Gate.
so let me get this exactly straight. You want us to break ourselves out of here with a map and our weapons that you've given us, make it all the way to a place where Katrin and obviously probably going to be the rest of us are wanted, because they know we're traveling with her. Are wanted, make it to a tower and be on time. And if we are not, it is our fault when you have given us very few things. Fuck
The
you.
more, no, the more we give you, the more they will know it was us and we're doomed. This needs
Just
to
watch your
happen.
talking.
This needs to happen as below the book, or as below the radar
Right.
as we can possibly do. The more, if your movements look planned and organized, they are going to know that somebody helped them.
Mhm. Okay. I'll tell you
Now,
to talk, you sketchy lady.
We need to go. I can hear some scuffling coming up the back stairs. And they slip out the door.
Thanks for the bare minimum.
Need to plan a breakout.
So, for all intents and purposes, you guys do know that the back stairs, because you guys were led up here this time, you guys are looking at the map, is down in this southeast corner. That takes you guys down to... I'll take you guys back to this map. It takes you guys down to these two, or this set of stairs, right below the fighter's pit. And then to get out from here, you need to make your way back through the fighter's pit, up to the far east side. And these are the stairs that get you guys out to the next level of the sewers. I don't have that last set of sewers finished yet, so.
That's so much ground to cover without getting caught.
Especially seeing as all of these, you guys would have probably seen them through your travels back, are curtained off guards' rooms. There is an officer's quarters down here on the southwest.
Yikes.
There is an ambush Drake pit right in this area right here. This is where some ambush Drakes are stationed. And then this is another, this is a lieutenant's quarters down here.
Jeez.
Well, let's not make a big ruckus around those areas, huh?
Oh, all of this will be on your map next week so that you guys kind of have a general idea of how quiet you guys gotta be.
We're hearing out.
Oh, I
One
forgot to turn-
idiot
I forgot to
sacrifices
turn-
themselves to make a shit ton of noise in the opposite direction.
I forgot to turn Darren's cam back on when he got back.
Oh, buddy. Hello.
Welcome back there.
I fix his foot before
Yeah.
we go.
We had a power surge. My bad.
It's all good, dude. It's all good. I thought maybe it was an internet issue because I was watching my bit rates just before you dropped. I was watching my bit rates going like this, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Something's
Yeah.
going on.
That one's all on me.
So, before we end the show for the evening, is there anything you guys want to discuss about what just happened? Keo is still kind of out of it. He hasn't really said much, but he is there. He's kind of having a hard time keeping his head up because he's just exhausted and drained.
Laurel would keep close to Ensign. So Vess is probably on one side, and Laurel is probably sitting chin down, very close to his other side.
And Valzana's just now taking the blanket back from around her waist, and she's gonna go sit in the corner and hum to herself as she tries desperately to not try and attack the steel door. The door.
Ensign is staring a hole in the wall.
Adrian is asking Vess for the book back.
Vess does not acknowledge that you have spoken to her at all.
Question: how tall is Case?
Dave, let me get you his height real quick.
Everybody in this party is tall, except for I think just Laurel. Maybe is Val also tall? Val's
She's
tall.
she's like 5'6".
Oh,
okay,
you and I are the
so-
same height.
There we go.
Keith is 5'10".
Ember's gonna motion over to you, Case, in the chair and tell you to sit and prop your foot up on the desk.
All right, then. He'll do that.
And she's gonna start working on fixing it. Because your roadside surgeon.
Now I'm thinking about it. I don't have much memory of the fight between me and Ensign.
I need to roll a
Did you
medicine
break
check.
my foot?
What did you say, Amber?
You want me to roll the medicine check?
Get that? Did you break my foot? I'd staring at the wall. I just turn. Yeah. Sorry.
That's fine.
Go back staring at the
27.
wall.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
27.
Yeah, you found the few different breaks. Unfortunately, you're able to stabilize the breaks, but it is going to take
That's going to take a while to fix.
4 full days to heal up properly.
It's fine. At least I'm able to stabilize it properly.
Yeah, it's not a full break. It's more of like a hairline fracture and what? Well, no, it's a break. Magically, you'll be able to over the next 4 days. Magically, you'll be able to repair the bones.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, stabilizing it is still better than walking on a broken foot. Can confirm. Walked on 2 broken feet for a month because I didn't realize I had broken 2 feet.
Eesh.
Walked on a broken foot for 7 days.
Broken heel for 2 months.
Ooh, broken heel. Ow.
2 months.
Wow. You guys see Keo stir for a moment, and Keo kind of looks at you, Zolvan, and you can kind of hear him choke. Zolvan, come over here for a second, please.
Of course, bud. Of course. And Zolvan will he'll get out after the examination on his foot's been taken care of. Hobble on over.
When you get them there, they need to make their way to the stairs. Promise me that you'll get them to the stairs.
That's what I do.
Yes, it is. It's a cruel, cruel joke that Bahamut has played on you.
Yeah. You have my guarantee. I promise that.
They need the corruption removed and the purity restored.
Zolfan's going to look towards Ensign when he says that.
There's more. There is one more that has the corruption on them as well right now. It hasn't manifested itself yet, but it will soon.
Is someone within this group?
He flicks his eyes over towards Valzana.
I'll keep an eye out.
Rocking in place, humming.
That one's going to be a lot of help.
Get them to the stairs. This is where my journey ends for now. And you watch as his head drops. His breathing stops.
What?
See you again. See you in the next life, buddy. Delphine will get up. You're now 1 member short.
Upon hearing that, if he said that out loud, someone's head just kind of snaps up.
Yeah, he said it out loud. You're 1 member short.
Let's just gonna go look at him, like keep, and fast crawl over there.
I have my duty. I'm going
Next
to
time
see
I
if I
see
failed.
those 2 bitches, I'm decapitating every one of them. I don't care if they're allies or not.
Don't. Not yet.
Get my
Right.
ass.
Right?
You shut up, non-case. Damn.
Look, I don't know everything that Keith had done, but something tells me it's along similar lines that what I'm doing right now. I have a duty. I'm going to look at Ensign specifically first. Get you to the stairs.
All right. Good luck with that.
Don't wish me luck. It always goes bad whenever someone wishes me luck with getting someone to the stairs.
All right. I hope it goes fucking horribly then.
So if I say break a leg, would that be out of taste?
Kind of already almost did that.
And Ball's
And I'll-
also, when everybody's talking, gonna walk over to Vess and kind of like smack her upside the back of the head.
Oh,
Wait, what?
What do you want? What could you possibly want?
Snapping you back into it. We just lost a member.
What?
Somebody just died while you were in the daze.
Delvon will gesture to Keo's
Do
body.
you want to do something? Or is your waving queen useless in situations like this?
Ensign, will somebody help me up, please?
I'll help. Sitting right there.
Cool. So you pretty much have to like take all my weight as I make my way over to Keo. And I look him over. Can I sense divinity on him?
Yeah. But it's not just coming from him. You can sense the same divinity that's coming from him as the sword that is just materialized into your hands. The blade is no longer a shadow, it is the full-formed blade.
Did that happen when he died?
Yep. And you can feel this overwhelming sense of happiness actually coming from the sword. And you can feel you can feel Keo's soul residing in it. And only Keo's soul.
Still holding on to Ensign, I turn a little bit back toward the rest of the group. Keo is not like us, I think. He is beyond what is mortal. And he is simply beyond now. There is, in my role, both serving the Raven Queen and just generally as one who counsels through death, it is important to know when it is inappropriate to stand in the way of the natural cycle. And that is now. He will likely return. I can feel him with us now, even. But if you all would do me a service and be present at his last rites, that feels only appropriate.
I'll definitely be there.
When are these rites being held? Like right now, for example, in this room, because really you have a captive audience.
Yes, now. And using ensign to move my body, I guess. Using the thick man.
Thick quads.
Thick quads.
The thick quads.
Lift with those quads. I do my best with nothing really and perform very formal, like a hero's burial service. I ask Ensign to help me lay him out. Even though the sword has been gifted to me, I do lay it across his chest like you would while setting a soldier or a warrior to rest. And say a whole bunch of stuff in Celestial, which I don't speak, but I imagine that I learned like prayers and things in it. And then turn to the rest of the group. Now is an appropriate time to say anything you would like about him, or we may stand in silence. Both is often done. And hearing nothing, I bow my head and let us sit in silence for a minute. And then I do remove myself from Ensign's grasp and get down on my knees beside him and take the sword and just sort of like touch his cheek for a moment. Thank you. I will carry it to the best of my ability, friend.
And you, as you say that, you feel this oversensing joy come from the sword, and you swear that you heard the words, "Thank you." So softly spoken in your ears, as if he was just right behind you this whole time. And that is where we will end our episode for the evening.
Wow.
Do you know how hard it is to script a fight so that Kyo is almost dead, but not, so that this could happen?
You're the DM. You can fudge rolls.
Oh, no. It had to happen. It had to happen naturally. I was not fudging rolls for a fucking NPC death. Nope.
Well, good stuff. That was
Very good. Very good.
Val being
Oh,
quiet
for
next
sure.
time is going to be difficult.
You know what the sucky thing is? This is twice I have seen this character die now.
Oh,
Sucks.
buddy.
It sucks.
Kyo didn't
so
die the
bad.
first time. He was not actually ever Kyo. He was apparently an imp.
Yes, but actually, come to find out, the small vial that Adira had picked up was the
Original
dead
Kyo,
body
yeah.
of Kyo, and so she lost him there. And I was gonna say something, but I'll save it for later after we're off stream.
All right.
Somebody
Well,
got to punch Rosanna out.
as we call an end to the session tonight, we are left with the questions of what are the party? How is the party going to escape with only 15 minutes preparation in the morning? And are they going to make it to Baldur's Gate in time to get onto that boat? And how is Vess going to, what's the word? Voluntarily get on this boat?
I've known this is coming. So first of all, Kyle did not know when he planned this that I was going to have Vess have a deathly phobia of water, and I have known we were going to spend all this time on a boat since the beginning. Oh no.
So, do you guys all remember how I told you, depending on how all of this went, would be whether you guys continued on this journey or the next one? Yeah, you guys, because because you guys did actually so well, I figured, nope, we're gonna move on. If it had gone down any differently, like with the matchups, the way they had gone, if Bree ended up fighting somebody else, and there was more of a player character to a non-player character split, it would have been a lot different because depending on how the fights went. But because you guys ended up fighting yourselves almost 4 out of 6 matches, no, 3 out of 6 matches or something like that, 5 out, yeah, it was like, nope, all right, so this is where we are going to slowly finally make the split over to the new world, as it is almost ready anyways.
Amazing.
I was going to continue guys to continue get you guys through up until we got to Waterdeep, but the story is there, it is ready, and I cannot wait to finally share this world that I've been working on for a year and a half almost now.
It's a while.
Well, this will be a bundle of fun, right? We just have to escape and then get through a city where Cade's super duper wanted, dead or alive, for a lot of money, and then get on a ship. No problem.
Yeah, I really should have asked if they had like a
Disguise.
scarf of disguise self or something.
I mean, you have someone who's really proficient in disguise kit.
Hey, guess who's able to do that?
Right? Can they take the wings off my back though?
You can hide those. It's fine.
Aren't very-
It'll just be a
Don't turn
hunchback.
too fast.
Look at the cat.
It's cute.
Sorry, I saw a cat.
Lily. Out of curiosity, Vess, how good is your wisdom? Just out of curiosity.
Incredibly good.
Damn.
All right, give me a
okay,
second
well, there
here,
goes that
guys.
idea.
Give me a second here, guys. Let me finalize.
I mean, I'm a
here.
cleric.
Hey, DM.
All of my I rolled shit
Hold up, guys.
stats on everything, but
Let me just quickly finish up ending stream here, and then we can talk for a few more minutes. All right, so guys, I want to thank everybody again for coming out tonight, for putting up with the shenanigans of this completely barbaric cage fight stuff. You guys are all making this just as much fun as I was hoping. Some people say that DMs never get to have fun in their campaigns, and that being a forever DM kind of puts a little bit of a tarnish on games sometimes. But you guys, since day one, have made this campaign amazing, and I cannot wait to continue this road with all of you. So thank you guys so much for everything you guys do as players, and for the audience for being here and sticking through while I, blunder my way through this roleplay side of things when I have to roleplay a whole bunch of people and all that fun stuff. It might be a try sometimes, and, I might flubber it a little bit, but it's been fun. So with that said, until next time, guys, may your dice be as unlucky as our rolls. And check us out on YouTube. We're caught up. Bye for now, guys.
Bye-bye.